Welcome back. Check this out. The hardest walk in this journey and this awareness in dealing with narcissistic abuse, the hardest walk is walking alone. But it's also that walk that makes you the strongest. You see, what you've done is isolate yourself so that you're not being bombarded with chaos, drama, and wordplay. The reason the narcissist needed to isolate you is so they can keep you in chaos, Confucius, to suck out all the life's energy and then discard you. Now, you can serve up an ego death by becoming boring. We're going to go over some steps. What makes a narcissist lose interest? Key components. We need to start thinking differently. Reverse narcology is real. When you flip the script on narcissists using their own tactics on them, see, they can dish it out, but they can't take it. But they need you and many others in the harem closet to chase them. Let me take y'all back. Y'all remember playing hide and seek? You play hide and seek and you count and you're supposed to hide your eyes and everybody runs and hides. And then the person who's it is the tagger. You haul ass to wherever it is the neighborhoods are and everybody's hid. And you tag them, right? The narcissist, did you ever take note? The narcissist, instead of hiding, will jump out in front of the tagger and run and want to be chased. They're going, and then when the tagger doesn't chase, they try and run in front of them. Tag, you're it, and then finally, oh man, dude, man. That right there should have been a red flag. We didn't think nothing of it. We just thought, that's going way against the opposite of what the rules are. You're not supposed to want to be tagged. Why is this fool jumping in front of the tagger? Runner chaser. Warriors, the ego death can be delivered simply by taking away your meat. No, not that meat. Come on now. Your money, your energy, your attention, and your time. Y'all ready for a badass walk on the beach? I am. And look, I wanted to share with y'all, I got my umbrella. Thank you so much, tribe. I appreciate all of y'all's generosity. I really do. To the warrior that gifted me that umbrella. Look, I'm going to turn it around. There it is. There it is. It's still in reassembly, y'all. I've never had an umbrella where you had to put it together. I'm halfway there. I got a project. 5 seconds, let's do this. Deep breathing exercise. Let's talk about narcissists losing interest. Oh, it can be done. We're going to help you with reverse narcology. Come on now. Release slowly. All right. Shake that shit off, y'all. Now look. Narcissists get bored, and when they do, they got to stir the pot. And what I mean by that is they become convinced, for some whatever reason, that their level of importance is to create all this drama and be needed. You ever run into folks that just are always busy and in a hurry for no reason at all, but they have portrayed themselves to be so important and needed and necessary that they can't even take a break, and they're really not that fucking busy or necessary. It's just create this. I'm sure you have. But look, once a narcissist realizes that you're not flawless like they painted this picture of you to be, you start to kind of show some imperfections, your perfect imperfections. And that's when they have a problem with. Now, the quality of your supply, your attention, your meat starts to diminish because you start to catch wind. Something ain't right. Now, when narcissists sense that you're starting to question and suspect them, or that something ain't quite right with them, or they believe that it's just a matter of time before you jump ship, that's when narcissists begin to lose interest in you, start treating you like shit. You sent them into damage control. It's time for them to pull out all the stops. Now, the level of desperation that the narcissist shows, the rage, you see, because a narcissist that has a harem closet that they can bounce to, they'll take it in stride. Fine, I'll show you. But a narcissist that's caught with their pants down and they have nowhere to leap to will go into a rage. So based on how they respond or react will tell you how prepared they were and how long they've been doing this. Warriors, ever wonder why total strangers are so willing to help you, but your closest friends and family flake, go ghost, promise but don't commit? Why they're never there for you but expect you to be there for them? You ever wonder why? Well, it's because people that know you came from the same places. And to come and assist you, they feel that you're rubbing it in their fucking face because you're going places and they're still in the same place. Oh, damn. You see, how can you expect narcissists to come to help you when they think that the only reason you're doing it is to rub it in their face? They can't be happy for you, warriors. It's why it's important for you to stop ignoring the red flags. Because when narcissists want to play hide and seek, they just want to be chased and tagged. They don't ever play right. And when that happens, understand, if they continue to play hide and seek and you don't chase, they'll go into a rage. But if you become non-reactive and totally isolate your meat, your trophy meat, well, they get bored. And you're not feeding the fire. They can't survive chasing something that isn't going to give in. This is why boundaries scare narcissists. It pisses them off. But to the person of sound mind, if I have a boundary on someone I care about, it's because I care. What narcissists don't understand is once I stop giving a shit, you have no boundaries. Move on. I could give a rat's ass. So when a person cares, they will set up boundaries. And the weak call it low self-esteem. Warriors, wordplay. Trying to dilute the power of boundaries. Hold the line. Only the weak. Only the weak and those that plan to use you, have you provide for them. You see, narcissists on a whim, as a whole, just want to be taken care of for being the fantastic pieces of shit that they are. Curious creatures, but no different than a homosexual or a murderer. Because if they don't get their way, their justification is, you can always get some more. They feel that they are judge and jury. Narcissism. The need to be right. Never admit wrong and never apologize. To have been doted since birth that you're so special and everyone else is a problem. And been told that their entire lives. To a point they now believe it. The God-like state of mind. This is what drives narcissists. And all the red flags are there since age 14. It's why for many of you, staying stuck to young adults that have already crossed the line, they will use the power of manipulation and persuasion and try and guilt you into believing that they're a product of their environment. The public will spank that ass. The prison systems is their home. That's their future. You don't belong there. And all they need that harem closet for is commissary, some JP, someone to still control on the outside while they on the inside, because that's where they're going. Send them home. Get away. And let narcissists do what they do best. In trying to trap you, they will ensnare themselves in the very trap that they set up for you. What I need you is to zip it up and never admit to anything in front of a narcissist that you didn't do. Because it could be setting your ass up to take a fall. And they've done it many times. Warriors, the hardest walk is walking alone. But it's also the walk that makes you the strongest. Don't prematurely get overconfident. Don't find ways to cope that don't give you the ability to have control over your thoughts, over your decisions. Don't jump from one addiction to the other. You want to know why? We have prime examples all around us. Watch the narcissists as their lives play out. I venture to say 80% of them don't make it past 50. They age quicker, horrendously, and their bodies start to shut down from all the abuse, all that carefree living. And you get to live and see and witness their karma without ever having to do anything but exercise your silence and absence. You know, hiding your meat. Warriors, don't get caught though in rage. Catch yourself. Baby steps. And sooner than later, you'll reap a reward. In the meantime, I need you to pay attention. We're not perfect. We're all a work in process. And sometimes we're guilty of punishing those in front of us that we do not know for the transgressions of others. Keep that balance. And every now and again, let's take a walk. And when we're done, ponder on it. Walk alone. You'll become stronger for it, I promise. It's never goodbye, warriors. It's always until next time. Thanks for all of your support. Sincerely. The girls in the office, the shout outs, and especially for those of you coming back after years and years of total blackout. And sharing with the tribe. Sharing with those who come wounded and are inspired by your words, your power. You see, you are now sharing your energy with your own kind. How does it feel? This is your purpose. Now get out there, shake the dirt off your ass. You got this. You see, because when you make a mistake, you learn from it. You're not going to repeat that one, are you? And little by little, after a while, I wish a bitch would. All right, y'all get out there knowing it, warriors. Thank y'all. Have a badass day. Kick ass. It's never goodbye, it's always until next time. Namaste.